Hello and welcome to Against the Grain. I'm Gary King and this is our first episode. Well, it's the 22nd of April 2017 and we have a third crop circle for the 2017 season. At Waden Hill, just opposite the beautiful historic site of Avebury. It's a crescented design with a kind of cube shape or structure in the middle. We're going to go in and take a closer look and see what the condition of the lay is. Why don't you come and join us? So immediately upon entering the formation, looking to the left, I notice this whole swathe of rape laid down, and the first stems that I look at I notice are not broken at the base. There is a slight break to the leaf here, which we could discern that was caused by foot traffic, but it's not broken at the base, and there are no discernible scrape marks anywhere to be found up the stem. The leaves are still intact, the petals of the flowers are still intact, and as I look across at other stems, you can see that these aren't broken at the base either. They're kind of bent over in a curve, and there are no scrape marks or crushing marks that you would normally associate with a board pressing these plants down. So I'm just walking forward into the crop circle now. The crop itself is very buoyant, lifted off the ground, particularly towards the edges. We're walking uphill now, so that's an indication this crop circle is not on flat ground. It's on ascending ground or descending ground, depending which way you're walking. And as we move forward more, you can see that the crop is actually becoming more buoyant, more lifted off the ground. Let's take a look at some of these stems here. I'm kneeling down now at an area where the tractor line runs through the field. So there is a natural break in the crop, and this crop here is the first sort of crop to be laid over. It's actually the crop that sits in the middle of the tractor lines. Now I'm paying particular attention to the bases of these stems, and so far I haven't been able to see any that are broken or snapped. So the base of this stem is not broken or crushed. It's bending over, and as I trace my hand up the stem, I find that these leaves are not snapped or broken, which are very fragile. If I just break this one to show you how fragile it is, a board scraping across this would easily damage these leaves. I'm now at the centre of the formation, just outside the cube-shaped design in the pathways that run around the outside of it. And what I notice here is about an 18-inch wide gap of damage, which seems to me to indicate this is where some people who visited the formation have walked. Because as I look off to the edges, we notice that the plants are undamaged at the base and the stems, just like we've seen previously. But in this area here, where it seems people have walked through, we can notice crushing, flowers damaged, leaf scrapes, etc., etc. What a tremendous start we've had to the 2017 season. This was the third formation. The first two appeared whilst I was away in Mexico, but I didn't miss any of the action. I caught up with Charles Mallet and had a long Skype conversation with him about the formation at Cheryl, and that's what's going to be coming up in the second episode. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel, stay tuned, and watch out for more during the season. Thank you very much.